Hey everybody, this is Larry. This is me going with Q2 of the weekly contest 251, largest number after mutating substring. So this one is a greedy problem. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join me on Discord, yay. And so we could talk about this contest problem and other problems or whatever you like. So this one is just greedy. So what you want to do for maximizing an integer is that you always want to maximize the beginning um, as close to the beginning as possible because that's always going to get you a better move. And in this case, you want to mutate any substring of nums, right? So basically what that means is because you're trying to get a substring and the prefix as much as possible, that means that that's basically the two constraints that you're trying to think. And I actually struggled with this during the contest because I was just trying to go too fast. I had to slow down to make sure, but it is greedy in that sense. And the idea here is that you update the earliest number as early as possible, and then you keep going until you cannot anymore. And there is some nuance to that because there's some numbers where you change it, but then it doesn't go forth. So there are a lot of possible edge cases for this problem, and that's where you need to be careful. I was not careful, but you should, be careful and make sure that you, just slow down, rephrase the question in a way that you can answer it, and then just, go over again. And here I even rewrote the variable so that it makes more sense. Is that okay? So basically, I did what I said. This is linear time because for each array element, we only go through it over one things, and space is going to be linear space because that's the end of the that's the length of the answer, right? So okay, so for x in nums, okay, so if it's equal, then we just put the number back in because it doesn't really matter whether you change it or not. If it's not, then we check whether it started first. If we have not ended, meaning that and what does ended mean, right? Ended in this case means that we finish our substring, meaning that we only have a substring before and then we ended that substring because we changing a bigger number would make it smaller, or a more significant digit would make it smaller. So we have to end that substring change. And in that case, then we just don't change it anymore. Otherwise, if it started and we have a smaller number after you changed, then that means that our substring has to end, and then we just return the answer. If this is not ended, that means that we haven't ended, and this is bigger than the changed number is bigger than the current number, then you want to start the substring because, like I said, you want to start it as soon as possible. And that's pretty much it. And once you kind of recognize all the states, this is a little bit tricky and there are a lot of them. Once you recognize all the states, then this is 15 lines of code. I hope that this is easy to read. All you have to kind of think about for these problems, whenever you get a number problem where you can kind of muck around and try to get the biggest number, I would always think about greedy, because you always want to, generally speaking, in these kind of problems, changing even if you only change the biggest digit, if you only change one digit but it's the most significant digit, that's good enough, right? So you always want to optimize for that, and that's basically the idea for this problem. Yeah, linear time, linear space. Let me know what you feel, and you can watch me solve it live in the contest next. Okay, good. Never store that I want, but okay. Nums is a large number. Length 10. What does that mean? Digit D matches to our largest number. Okay. Any substring. I mean, you only care about the prefix, maybe? And you either, if you don't care about the prefix, that's fine. So you basically keep on changing until you cannot change anymore on the prefix. I think that's right on the greedy. So okay, let's do that. Oops. So here we yeah, okay, so it's greedy, but once we change, we have to change. So okay, so change is equal to false if num sub or with change of int x is greater than x index, then change is equal to true. Ends dot append change index. Else, if this is smaller, then what happens? Well, only if this is prefixed. Well, else if change is already true, that means where we changed it, that means that we append the rest of x, because we don't change it again in the future, this or in the future, right? Else, if it's in the beginning, I guess this is actually the same, but maybe I might be wrong on that one. Int fell, change list, this is okay. Let's just give it a spin, give it a submit. Oof, wrong answer. Is that the input? Maybe I just misread it. Oh. Okay. I forgot a state. Okay, this is actually right this time. It's important to get your input cases right. I am very sloppy here. Oh man. What is going on? Oh, because they're the same. I actually was thinking about that case, but then I think I'm rushing a little bit too much right now. But that looks good, so let's give it a minute and maybe YOLO a little bit. It's gonna be well. Okay, maybe I really do need to test more. I've been very sloppy today. This is what happens when you're not calm. Okay. Why is this wrong? This appends. You think about this for a second. Oh, okay. My states are weird. I've been rushing it. So if is there another way to do it? Because I'm thinking this is very awkward. So I'm a little ambiguous in the case where the change from and the change to is the same, and that's why I'm struggling with the ambiguity of the code right now. Well, I'm glad I didn't do this contest live. So this is the case we always set change. I already know it's greedy, but there is ambiguity. Okay, 3, 4 is a no. So 3 is a maybe on the prefix. All right, let's start over. Also, maybe just make this explicit. Case. If it is started, that's you continue. If it's not started, we okay. Else if else we always started. If okay. Else if it's started and is smaller, then we ended it. Okay. Is this right? Okay. Okay. So to be honest on this one, I just rushed it too much because it looks so easy and dumb. And I kind of ate a lot of penalty on this one. Just gotta remember to calm down and slow down and kind of start from first principles. Anyway, yeah, thanks everybody. Thanks for watching. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, join me on Discord. Hope y'all have a great weekend. Yeah, see you later. Stay good, stay cool. Bye bye.